All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is from the podcast called Bartender Talk. They invited me for an interview. So if you guys want to check out the whole podcast, click on the description down below where it says Bartender Talk and check it out right there. All right, let's begin.
Like a bow.
How do you keep it professional versus actually getting into engagement with these women?
No, most of these women have relationships.
Okay.
Like, you gotta understand, when women come to me, they don't come to me with a relaxed mindset, open for new people. They come to me with a very desperate, and not in a bad way, but because they come to me as their last resort. They fuck up the whole thing. They call, they beg, and then they're like, "Ah, help me! I did everything wrong." Oh, no, like, well, bitch, he's dead. He's over. Like, it's like they come to me like they think I'm Jesus. I'm not kidding with you, man. But look, it's okay. Like, I get it. Like, it's the aura that YouTube gives. They assume that I could fix everything.
Yeah.
So how many relationships would you say that you patched up? Like it worked. Like your advice worked, and they got what they wanted. Like, does it happen?
It's like 10% of the time. 10% of the time. And the reason why is because they first do everything that could do to fix it, which means they fuck it up. They can we curse here?
Yeah, of course.
I'm polite, they beg, they call, they lower their value, they get all of their emotions, but it's like I'm like their last resort. I'm like surgery, and it's kind of like
so they already fucked it up.
They already fucked it up.
So it's like the coming back is just like
yeah, it's kind of like he cheated on you, and you want me to help him respect you? What? Like, it makes no sense. But again, you got to understand they're in a very emotional place. You're not thinking rationally.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us how do you tell them to when they're like, oh, how do I make him respect me now that he cheated on me? What's your advice?
Well, it's kind of
like a short version.
I could sense when people are trying to like they'll be like, yeah, he cheated on me with my friend, but he apologized though. And like he's been behaving, so
they're trying to make him sound a little better because they don't want to sound like they're like, that they don't look so stupid.
No,
so
they're
like,
trying to sugarcoat it
yeah,
so that I
exactly.
could tell them, yeah, it could work out. Yeah. But for me, it's kind of like I could sense when they want to hear what they want to hear. So what I do is I tell them the toxic advice, which is I tell them first of all it's not gonna work out, but since I know you're hard-headed, I can sense it. I can sense. Yeah, I can tell when people are hard-headed. I'm like, look, this is what you gotta do. Pull away, like create some, put them in a sexually competitive state, create some competition.
I remember hearing about this.
Yeah, and but the problem is that if a guy cheated on you and you want him to respect you, you can't just take him back. You can't just take him back. I learned this from AMS. I don't know if you guys know about him. Alpha Male Strategies. One of the things he taught.
He's another dating
coach for men. Yeah. One of the things he talked about, like
shout
he was
out
like
to AMS,
AMS, right? Yeah, AMS. He's funny. I actually asked him for advice one time, but like a surgeon can't do surgery on itself, right? Excuse me. And what was it? What was I saying? My fault. Before that?
Surgery.
No, before that.
He ain't shit. He cheated on you.
Oh yeah, he cheated.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you got the advice from this guy.
Yeah. So what I learned, what he said, he was like, if you want a girl back, if she wants to get back with you, she's gonna have to lick my ass. And I was like, wow, that's a nice metaphor. It wasn't a metaphor.
He was dead ass.
He was dead ass. You gotta have to lick my ass.
Yo.
And this is why, right? And there's actually a theory behind it. Is the fact that if anybody could take you back, if anybody could cheat on you and then come back without paying a price, it's to them secretly they don't respect you. They don't even talk shit about you behind your back.
Right.
But what they learn is that if they really want you, set a price. Say, oh, I don't like the way things ended. How are you willing to make it up to me?
Right.
So it could be
I'd be like, give me that Gucci bag I want.
No, but the thing is that
don't cheat on your girl.
If he's
Don't cheat on
rich,
your girl.
if he's rich,
that Gucci bag
No,
don't
that's
mean
not
nothing.
gonna matter. I'm kidding. I'm just saying.
well,
for him.
if
we
he's
were talking
poor.
about Gucci bags earlier, so
But women say that though. They be like, so that means he gotta buy me this?
no, that's
bitch,
not gonna
he's
do
rich.
it. Yeah, exactly. That's
No,
money's not gonna matter.
It could be make him write a 5-page letters, no mistakes in the letter. It could be make him run around the street with his underwear with a shirt that says I
like that
love
one.
blank blank.
Right.
But if he says, what? I'm not going to do that. It just meant that he doesn't want it that bad. Because if somebody likes you, they'll do anything to get you back.
Right.
And a lot of women don't want to do that because they don't want to face reality. They know deep down he might not do it. You know, they know deep down that he might not pay that price. And so that's where I say, well, you see, that's the issue. Is that you're settling. You're deep down, you don't think you could find somebody who will love you. That's the problem.
Right.
You know? And it's kind of like, for me, and this is like the most important thing for everybody. It doesn't matter men or women. What the number one reason why people have a hard time forgetting their exes is because they think that's the last time they're ever gonna feel that chemistry with somebody.
Wow.
Not the last time they're ever gonna get a pum pum like that. No, but
it's the connection.
Connection.
Yeah, they're like, I'm not gonna have the same connection with the next person, or how am I gonna find this type of chemistry with another person?
And how realistic is that frame of thinking?
It's a common thing because it's kind of like, you got to understand, this is evolutionarily speaking, this is something that's very important for the human animal. It's like procreating is something that is guarded to the death with humans. Like, so it's kind of like and so to feel that way, it's normal. In fact, it's a normal thing to feel that, to be honest with you.
Right.
But you got to rationalize it and become rational whenever you feel irrational. And say to yourself, and remember that this is not the last person you're going to feel chemistry with. The human animal is wired to connect with people. You are literally wired to connect with people. You just have to meet them and give them a chance.
Right.
And so a lot of these women get stuck in these toxic relationships and they never leave them. They never give other guys a chance. And so so it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Yeah, you're never going to meet somebody because you keep going back to Tyrone.
Yeah, that's great.
I find it a lot easier to date women who are not from New York. What are your thoughts on New York women?
Here we go again.
What's the problem?
He's always trying to get in trouble with our New York girlies.
I need
Come
to
on.
know.
You love New York.
What's the problem with New York women? What's your thoughts on
Gotta
that?
be nice to us.
I mean, man, I don't know. Like, to be nice, it's like they're a bunch of Wolverines, man. Like, it's
Be nice to us.
Claws out.
It's different because I've traveled. I've been in Europe. I've been in Mexico.
Yes.
They look at you at least. Here, they look straight through you.
Yeah.
Like you'll walk and like, I'm like,
Hi.
I know I'm looking good today.
Right.
They won't even look at you. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Honestly, it makes no sense. Like New York City, and I don't care who you are. New York City is one of the hardest places to get pum pum. I think it's one of the hardest places. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm serious. Simply because there's something in the water. I don't know what it is, because I go to Europe. The women are just nicer.
That's why I drink bottled water. It's not in my water. It is not in my water.
I have a theory, perhaps. I think it's because, I don't know. I've been thinking about that lately.
Well said. Yes.
Because I lived in Mexico for a year. I lived in Amsterdam. I went to Berlin.
Oh, wow.
And just the women there are just more receptive to sex. I'm being perfectly honest with you.
Yes.
I don't know what it is, because it's kind of like they're liberal. Right? Like free the nipple. So why not with, I don't know. Makes no sense. Any theories?
Bro, I don't know. They're just mean. I think it's something in the water too. Like, New York women are just, they're
Actually,
like
somebody on my
dudes
somebody on my live is like, there's too many options.
in New York.
Yeah, there's just too many options, and
They
I think he has a point. Like, there's a lot of options out here, and so I feel like even with the men, like, you know, they don't want to commit. They don't want relationships because they're around the corner. There's going to be another one.
Right.
And now social media makes it like DM is the new dating site, apparently, you know?
Possibly. I mean, that could possibly be it. They have more options, but it's kind of like women have more options everywhere. Like, women have unlimited options. So it cannot be that, because the best dating coaches come from New York City. Just like the biggest animals come from Africa. You know, like, it's like,
I don't know if I agree that we have so many options. Like, we have options, but are they like quality options, or are they just options?
I don't know. For example, we
Like,
can't.
I want some quality options.
We can't say it's more competition, because, well, one of the things that women say a lot when it comes to New York City is that, wow, I'm not the only pretty one anymore, right?
Yeah, there's beautiful women here.
Okay, so clearly it's not the
Gorgeous
fact that they don't
bodies.
feel as attractive, because when they
Right.
come here, women feel less attractive.
Yeah,
So it's kind of like, okay, your self-esteem is down, and yet you're not giving. It makes no sense. It's like it doesn't add up.
Yeah.
I I'm seriously considering, like, honestly, I'm thinking about this all year long. I want to go to school and study this because it makes no sense why women in America are so like aversive to sex. But when you go to Europe, the women are so open to it.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, you can't say it's feminism in Europe because women here are feminists.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're pro-sex.
But they just grew up a lot different. Like in Europe, everything is more open. It always was. So, but here, I wouldn't say that it's like that.
It's becoming more open.
It's becoming more open now, but I'm saying
yeah, you're right.
before it was more like, and even parents, raise their daughters or try to like, don't have sex before marriage, like don't be with a lot of men, like this and that. So they're not like, oh, honey, when you date, sleep with them right away to see if you like that relationship, like see how compatible you are. Like no parents are at home telling their little girls that. They're just not.
So if you're a guy that's just like me who considers himself a nice guy and you in your whole life you've been getting played by women, this is the course for you. Remember, I was a Bible teacher for most of my life as a teenager. So I was the quintessential nice guy. So this course that I created is specifically made to bring out your assertive nature, because when you're a nice guy, your assertiveness is suppressed. So by watching this course, you're pretty much going to learn not to get played. Now, mind you, you're not going to turn into a white guy into a black guy. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to happen because you see a white guy and then you see a big old black guy named Tyrone. That's not going to happen. What's going to happen is that you're going to learn how to assert yourself in a respectful and healthy way. You're going to learn how to express yourself. You're going to learn how to demand respect from men and women. And what's going to happen at the end of this course is that men will respect you and women will bang you for the most part. Okay, so you're gonna, and the beauty about this is that there's a 30-day money back guarantee. 30 days. So if you don't like it, just message me and I'll give you your 30, and I'll give you all of your money back, and you can keep the course. So what you can learn about the source of human aggression, strategies on self-assertion, how to identify different types of disrespects, right? How to deter aggression, signs of weakness that you might be sending out that's causing people to disrespect you, right? You're gonna learn how to attack some people and who not to attack. It's pretty much gonna make you more socially intelligent. It's a course for anybody who struggles with assertion, and specifically with people who've been jaded by being played by people, okay? So if you wanna purchase this course, go to the description down below and where it says purchase nice guy and do it now. 30-day money back guarantee, no questions asked, and you keep the course. God damn it, okay? Because I am that nice of a guy, ironically, okay? So I'll see you guys inside, and I hope you guys enjoyed this course. I put a lot of my heart in it, and I'll see you guys inside. Purchase it now. Take care. Stay toxic.